My name is Jim Barnes, and I'm standing here before you this morning only as a result of God's grace, mercy, and love. I was born into a Baptist family. My mother taught Sunday school. My dad taught Sunday school. I was at church every Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday nights, and everywhere in between. Went to Falls Creek at age 14, made a decision for Christ. Unfortunately, though, I never grew from that decision. I guess you can say I stayed an infant in the Word. I was not on milk, I was on formula. And the point is that after high school, I went out and went to college and basically went on a 15 to 17 year prodigal journey of looking for anything possible that was going to fix me on the outside. And I guarantee you the hole in my gut was getting bigger and bigger. I mean, I was trying to fill it with more things that the outside world offered. Turns out that I crossed into, in my late 20s probably, I crossed into the line of addiction and alcoholism. And I'm not proud of that, but that's what it is. I would try to get my life together. And I would come back to church. And I would sit in the pews, so hungover I was about to throw up. But at the same time, screaming, would somebody help me? And not having nowhere to go within my church to share. And here I was sitting in silent desperation. Finally, in 1985, I was introduced to a fellowship of people and a program that had 12 steps of recovery, who understood my dilemma. And I had the opportunity to get involved in this program. At about 2 years into this program, I had to start back to church. And one morning I was reading an article in the Baptist Messenger about a church in Oklahoma City who had a pastor named Dr. Anthony Jordan, who had a group called Overcomers Outreach that bridged the gap between the 12-step programs and church. I had the opportunity to start the first group here in Tulsa 30 years ago this week. At Overcomers Outreach, we minister to people not off the street, but people off the pew, who has nowhere to go within their church to say, I have a problem, I need help. And it might be the deacon or the Sunday school teacher who you think on the outside has their life all together, but are literally dying on the inside. I had the opportunity to, after my wife and I joined this church 5 years ago, we continued the process. We meet every Monday night at the South Caring Center. And the point is that we minister to people, like, again, not off the street, but people off the pew. We can walk up to you, love you for just who you are, and say the magic words that people are begging to hear, is I understand. Again, Monday nights, 7 p.m., South Caring Center. I assure you that we're not there to put you on a prayer list. It's very confidential. But I mean, I'm going to go by statistics that in this church this morning, somebody is sitting here right now saying the same things that I did for years. Please help me. Well, there is help. Monday nights, 7 p.m., South Caring Center, Overcomers Outreach. If you want more information about it, you can go to overcomersoutreach.org. Thank you.